Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it. Now, a 13-year-old girl from Southern California, Rosalie Avila, has passed away. She hung herself last week because of bullying. Apparently, it was the bullying had gotten to the point that she felt that her only way out was suicide. Even though her parents had tried to talk to the school, and the school hadn't done anything about it, it didn't do anything about it. The According to her father, it's just not fair because the bullies are still sitting there at that school, the ones that were torturing this poor girl. They're still at the school, but this family is without their daughter. From all accounts, she was a child full of life, which seems to be the case, with most of these sad situations of minor suicides. But my question is this: what has happened in America to make people think it's okay to bully people and bully them to the point that they commit suicide, and try to and sit there and tell them that that's the right thing to do? Now, these parents, from everything I've read, tried to get the school involved, tried to do everything they could to get the help they needed to stop the bullying. And now this poor family has lost their child. The other side of it is we've got to teach kids that, sometimes people are just going to be jerks. Some people are just going to be mean. And they have to be stronger than that. We've got to teach them that it's not okay to just try and kill yourself just because somebody said something mean about you. Your life isn't over. As a child, I was bullied quite frequently for being different. I couldn't do sports. I couldn't run. I could barely stay standing without falling flat on my face. And so I got laughed at a lot. To the point that at one point I thought suicide was the best option. But it's not. Now, the difference between me and a lot of other people out there is I had a good support cast. I had good friends, the few friends I had, and I had a mother who was there for me no matter what. But there's one thing that happened when I was in high school when I was really down and out, where I really felt like the world was just going to be over for me. And that was the best option. A group came to school talking about suicide prevention. And the one thing I took away from that was suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And that's true. Because throughout life, you're always going to have somebody that's going to down you, trash you, whatever you want to call it. You're always going to have somebody that's out there to be mean-spirited and say things that are just rude. It's going to happen. But those times will always pass. Now, you'll always run into somebody. There's always going to be somebody out there. But the torment that you're getting in high school and junior high and elementary school is not worth killing yourself over. Things do get better. And one thing that really can protect you against protect children against bullying is a good self-esteem. Good self-worth. Get them in. Maybe kids need to be involved in more stuff. For me, the one thing that saved me was choir. Of course, it caused a little bit more bullying because, oh, look at the choir boy. But it was my release. It was something I could do. It was something extra that I could get out and I could do and I could enjoy. And I think that's what needs to happen with a lot of these other kids that choose this path. Is that we've got to find things for them to do that make them feel like they have value. Make them feel like they have a self-worth or a self-esteem that is worth something to them. As well, a lot of bullies, unfortunately, they either have, a lot of them have bad home lives, or they feel insecure about themselves. That's something else that children need to be told. You know, I don't have kids, and I know that it's probably a lot easier said than done to talk to your kids and explain them this stuff. And for a kid, sometimes in the heat of it, they don't think rationally. They don't think logically about what's going on in their head. Unfortunately, a lot of times these people, they will physically, abuse them, their victims, and sometimes it's just emotional attacks. Telling the people they're not good enough, telling people they're never going to be anything. But I'm here to tell you, it's not the end. If let people talk. If they want to be jerks, let them be jerks. Just know that you're above that. You have to rise above. You have to. I feel so bad for this family and for families across America that lose their children to suicide every single day. And nothing seems to change. The statistics just go up and up and up. It's no different than suicide of veterans. It's terrible. I will leave the number to the suicide prevention hotline in the description below. If you know anybody or you are someone looking to harm yourself due to a bully or a life situation that you're having a hard time with, if you feel like self-harm is the right way to go, please call these people. There'll be the suicide prevention hotline down in the description. Call them. Seek help. Whatever you do, do not harm yourself. If it's that dire, go to a parent immediately. If you're a child, if you're an adult, call this number immediately. Seek help. There is help out there for you. And things do get better. You can improve your life, even in the face of bullies. I have known people that went down this path and really thought that suicide was the only option. That person is now about to be a lawyer. So you can do anything. Bullies don't matter. In the end, they don't. The only person that matters is you. And keeping yourself alive is better than killing yourself over a bully. My suggestion to you is call the suicide prevention hotline and live your life in spite of these people. Let these bullies, these doubters, these haters, let them be fuel for your life. Let them be fuel for how you live. Please seek help. The sooner, the better. That's all I have for you in this video. Like I said, the number will be in the description below.